Greetings and welcome to my bathroom. I didn't think I was going to be doing a hair dye video this soon in the game, but as you see, my lovely hair is this great brassy yellow color. I mean, I guess it's blonde, but it's been this color since Halloween, October-ish. It was actually supposed to be like a pastel, peachy color, and it ended up turning out like a bright yellow, which it was nice in the beginning, but then I was like, I need to dye it, and literally I've been doing this for months, just waiting to dye my hair, and I finally had some green tea, and I said, I need to go upstairs, and I need to color this mess. So I got my hardcore band tee on, as we can see, got my old shirt, and my hair looks really long, guys, wow. So, new year, new hair color. I always say this in every hair dye video. I'm not a professional. I'll do my best to tell you what I used, but like, I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm just winging it. So, the colors I use, so first of all, my base is this Ren Pure Coconut Cream Conditioner, which you can find at Walmart. That's where I got it. I think it's like $5. Smells really friendly, pleasant, I don't know. But it's a nice base to dilute the colors. Then I have this IroIro violet color. And then I have Arctic Fox. Oh, I didn't use this one. Arctic Fox Purple Rain. So these colors are really old. I think they're like, I don't know. I think the IroIro is from like 2016 and the Arctic Fox is like even before that. So yeah, I've had these a long time. So anyway, so I basically mixed them up. I got this color here. It's like a purpley, very pastel, violet purple color. The purpose of this video, well, I wanted to see if it would cancel out the yellow, which obviously purple, blue are on the opposite spectrum of yellow and orange, so it should. But I just thought it'd be fun to record the process, see how it turns out. Like I said, that tea's kicking in, so I'm like feeling it now. So let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna put a towel underneath me so I don't make a mess in case it falls on the floor. Like it matters, but here we go. I'm so nervous. All right, here we go. So look at those roots. They're not too bad. So it's 2022. How have you guys been doing since my last videos? Oh, look at that, already making a mess. I think my last video was the one on anxiety. Hopefully you guys saw that, and if you did, if you enjoyed it or it was helpful, that's good. Good to hear it. So far, 2022 for me has started out pretty good. My only issue at the moment is that, now mind you, I'm a woman and I was just on my moon cycle. If you know what that means, good for you. I'm just so tired, but like I've been wanting to eat everything, which today I was pretty good about. Sorry, we're already making a mess. Okay, I'm in like the northeast of the United States. The weather has been super, super cold, so if you hear that humming noise in the background, that is just my space heater because it's effing cold. But yeah, I mean that probably has a lot to do with it too. It's just the weather and just, but the last few days I haven't felt well again. I attribute that to just being a woman. So I'm not gonna fret too much. Hopefully, you know, it'll pass. All things do. So, all right. We're just gonna keep working here. Try not to get too distracted and actually get the whole head done. So there we go. But I'm feeling, I'm feeling pretty positive. I don't really like do New Year's resolutions. I kind of stopped doing that a long time ago just because it's like, putting all this pressure on yourself, and if things don't go right, and then you're all disappointed, and nobody likes that. So I just have like a planless plan. I just kind of go with the flow, do what feels right. I think I mentioned in like one of my previous uploads that I was doing a new venture. Pretty much So I started yoga teacher training. And when I say I started it, I just barely started it. I really haven't gotten to the meat and bones of it. I mean, I've been practicing yoga for a very long time. I look so terrible, like weird. But I've just been called and guided that I always wanted to teach it. And so back at the end of last year, like November-ish, I think it was, I found a program online that I was really drawn to. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I think now's the time. Let's do it. But I just haven't had, quote unquote, the time to dedicate to it. But I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm doing the best I can. But that's just something that I have in the works for now, and that I'm getting there with. Also, a couple of cool things that have happened in the last couple of months. So my friend wrote a book on a local mansion, haunted mansion, that I got to actually be a part of that process. That was pretty cool. I don't talk about it much, and I don't like to like toot my own horn or, label myself, but I do consider myself pretty in tune and connected, and I'm pretty intuitive, I guess, and so I pick up on things, and so I, kind of lended a hand and gave some insight among many others, and to what I felt about this place. And then I actually, the sad thing was, there was a fire there, and which was weird because prior to that I had asked if there was ever a fire there, and I didn't know it was going to catch on fire, but there was a fire last year. But actually, I mean, thankfully the building was still pretty good structurally. It was just like the one area of the mansion, and I got to visit there a handful of times, quite a few times actually, to just really explore, investigate, just, it was really cool. I've had some neat experiences there. And so, anyway, so my friend wrote a book. Anybody's interested, I can link it below. I can share. It's on Amazon. It's a very interesting read. There's a hidden room. I don't want to do any spoilers, but there's a hidden room that I'm just going to say there's a hidden room in the mansion. Like, this is legit. This isn't like a fiction story. This is like a real life story. So I was helping with that. So, there you go. But anyway, so I was part of that. That was really cool. We met this woman who's actually local to us, and she has a podcast. I never knew she did until she reached out, and she was like, "Hey, you guys want to be on the podcast?" And we're like, "Yeah." So I did an episode with her back in it was the end of December, I think it was, or it was right around Christmas, I think, and was really cool. It's called Slightly Unmeditated Podcast. You can find it pretty much anywhere you get your podcast. If you want to, I'll plug her, plug Tisha. Really cool if like you're into spirituality. It's just such a real talk, casual thing, just about everything spirituality, and it's about authenticity and being yourself and all that fun stuff. So I did an episode, and then me and my mom got on and did an episode just recently. So she's on YouTube as well, so I will link her below. We actually are starting a support group, which is an in-person thing. So we're hoping to have one this weekend, but I don't know, the weather's just kind of doing its thing, and we're scared that we might have to cancel it because it's going to snow and sleet and all that other stuff. Okay, this is the part where I don't know where to go next. I guess just try to do the back. This is awful. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's such a mess. Again, don't come here for my tutorials. Just come here for me and me just talking about random stuff because I'm having a hard time here. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to in the new year and what's been going on, how you're feeling. Because it's nice to just, know what people are up to and how things are going. Sometimes we just need to be like, oh yeah, she doesn't feel good too, me either. I'm not alone. That's what we're here for. We're here to be here for each other and have a good time, have some laughs. Oh, boy, guys, I don't know what to make of this. Also something I've been really noticing, and like this shirt just reminded me because I used to listen to this band back in the day. But like there's a lot of resurgences of like the emo culture. You know, you have like that music festival that nobody knows if it's real or not, and it's kind of like really expensive. I was reconnecting with some of those songs I listened to, and you know, like realized when I was one of those hardcore, you know, emo kids back in the day, and I'm still an emo kid. I got lots of emotions, don't we all? But something I realized, like when we were kids, and like, I mean, I never really did this because I always had an appreciation for like music and like the different eras, and but you know, people like used to give their parents grief for like, oh, you listen to this music and you don't listen to anything else. And I realized I do that too. Like after a certain age, I just stopped listening to new music. I remember there was this website. See, when we were kids, we had to go and, you know, legally acquire our music. But there was this website called like Strike Gently, and they had like everything, like, and you could discover new band, and like I discovered so many artists through that website, and it was really cool for a while until they started uploading very inappropriate content that I was just like, oh, okay, I don't want to get a virus here, like this, no, this ain't good. Where was I going with this? So anyway, so like I always had an appreciation, like when I was a kid, I listened to like hair metal and stuff, and like, oh my god, Meatloaf just died. Oh, it was always my dream, and my mom's, because that was like our person, like our musician person. Like whenever we were in a bad mood or something, we would listen to Meatloaf and just vibe with it. But he passed, and we'll never get to see him perform. But you know, may his soul rest. But anyway, so like yeah, I realized after a certain age, like I stopped listening. I listened to the same bands I listened to like 10 years ago. And I mean, even now though, I really only listen to like meditation music and like, I don't know, just other things. But that's it. Like, I don't listen to anything new. I don't listen to mainstream music. The heck with that. It's pretty much, no offense, but a lot of the new music is just, ugh. So that's where I stand with that. You know, I just like, okay, all right, what are we doing here? Let's do some clips. I think I'm going to cut this off, finish the rest, and I'll come back and check in with you guys. All right. See you soon. All right. So now that I look like I'm in a 90s grunge band and my hands are purple, I'm going to leave this. It took me, oh my God, almost like an hour, I think, to do my whole head. I mean, my hair is really long, and like, look, I can feel like I missed some spots. Hold on. Let me see if I can. This light kind of helps me. It's not going to be perfect, guys. It's just, it is what it is. But, you know, your girl did the best she could with what she got. As long as it gets rid of that yellow, we're going to be all good. But I think my roots are going to be really purple, and my ends are just going to be like a silvery gray color, which is cool, which is fine, very wintry looking-esque. But I think I'll come back maybe tomorrow in the daytime, because it's nighttime right now, and you can see how it looks in natural lighting. I don't know, I think I'll leave it on maybe 2 hours or something like that. However long I can stand feeling like I'm all goopy and full of hair dye. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know how much you can see in my hair, but yeah, so I tried. I really did. It's so hard. Like, I don't know how people do. I mean, let's see how this turns out. Wish me luck. Let me know what you think of it. If you like it, you don't like it. If you have any other hair color suggestions, I kind of want to go back to pink. I miss being pastel pink. And it's probably really easy to get to that point from this step. So yeah, we'll work with it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.